Oh, you can talk.
Yeah, hello. I'm just waiting to understand if I am there or not. Hello.
Yeah, you're here.
What are you doing there? What's up? How are you feeling?
We're just hanging out. Me and my little German friend.
Hello, German friend.
Hi, I'm Vadim. Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you. Oh, you're the guy who was abused during the stream to tell Destiny that everything is going to be fine. Hello, it's you.
I wouldn't necessarily say abuse, but yeah, we've had some discussions about the results in Pennsylvania.
That's a bit strong, maybe. Yeah. How are you feeling over there?
I mean, me personally, pretty good. If I'm thinking about the results, not that well, to be honest. But yeah, trying to cope with it somehow, looking into the future, and at the bright sides.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very
Steven?
worried about Ukraine. That's my main issue.
Yeah, since I'm from there, you know.
Yeah.
Since I'm in here, actually, in fact, right now.
Are you in Kharkiv right
now? Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh. What about you, Steven? What do you think?
I mean, it is what it is. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I guess. People asked me, obviously, because, well, you know, because most people seem to be of the opinion that we are dead and buried because of Trump's election, which doesn't elicit too much positivity when you hear it. But in Ukraine, people seem to be pretty chill, I'd say. Like on the day when Trump won, I was like walking about in Kharkiv doing like errands and stuff. And people were talking about it, obviously, like on the streets amongst each other, or like on the phone with their like friends, family. And most people were like, well, shit, you know? And most people were like, well, we shall see what will happen, but what can we do, essentially? So I guess it's not like everyone is crying and in shambles, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see after the inauguration or whatever, or Trump signals whatever he plans on doing. Yeah.
My opinion is pretty doomer, though. But most Ukrainians weren't really thinking that Harris would save the day. So they kind of saw her like as a continuation of Biden policy, which is no aid and a lot of talk and de-escalation policy, and will not remove the limitations on long-range strikes in Russia. So most people kind of weren't really like that cheerful about her. But I also think many people underestimate just how bad Trump, I think, will be. That's, you know, also the something I personally think. But plus many people kind of thought he would win. Like most people I talked to were 100% sure he will win.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a shock or a surprise. Maybe that's why people were so chill as well, because they were like, you know, it's going to happen. Like we have been like preparing for that mentally for like months, essentially. So it wasn't as big of a shock as it was to my American friends, like Dylan, for example. So I suppose that's why.
Okay, well.
Yeah. People talk about it like they talked about the potential nuclear strike, actually.
Yeah.
When everyone was thinking like whether Russia would at some point like nuclear strike us, and there was like a period in time when everyone was like kind of concerned about that. So people are talking about it in that sort of way. So that's not much we can do. If it happens, it happens. That sort of way, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, the reality is nobody really knows what the fuck will happen. So who knows? Yeah. Who knows?
What do you think, though? What he will do?
I mean, I get my predictions, but they're not good. So.
My predictions aren't good either. So don't worry about that.
I mean, like, my feeling is that Trump will probably, insofar as Ukraine will go, my feeling is he'll probably try to find a peace agreement as soon as possible, which would probably look like Russia keeping Crimea and Donetsk and Luhansk, and maybe I can't pronounce these places, Kherson and Zapdos.
Zaporizhia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like some agreement that Ukraine has to stay to like NATO and the European Union for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Stupid shit like that. Yeah.
Basically, my thought process as well. I think he will try to basically do what Russia really, really wants, which is freezing the conflict and creating this like stagnation effect. In the meanwhile, we will not get any guarantees from anyone. Nobody will invest in the country to restore it, because why would you if in 5 years everyone understands they will attack again? So nobody will, help us out that much.
Sure.
We are left to deal with destroyed cities, destroyed infrastructure, almost entirely destroyed electrical grid, and things like that. And they will be able to fully direct their war machine into, also with the assistance of Iran and North Korea and China likely. And in the meantime, we will not be able to keep up, obviously, without the steady flow of aid that haven't happened even. But if it stops entirely, we're even more fucked, obviously. And I'm thinking Trump will probably start to pull things like America did with infra-Afghan negotiations. So where Afghanistan wasn't really participating, essentially. It was like kind of between the United States and Taliban.
Yeah.
Where, so I think they would do something like of that sort and blackmail Ukraine into rolling over and agreeing because we're under the threat of fully cutting off the aid. And America also has the power to influence Europe, which they already did, for example, with the long-range missiles, Shadow Storms, I think, from UK. That UK wanted us to give us permission to do long-range strikes, but after America pressed them, they changed their mind. So something like that, I think. So basically pressuring people to not helping us and to make us accept pretty much any sort of deal. And no guarantees will be given. All the guarantees that will be given, you can wipe your ass with, like Budapest Memorandum was. And in that case, we are, well, fucked.
I have some hopes that if Trump and Putin will negotiate, right? Maybe Putin hurts Trump's ego on like some small point where they don't agree, and Trump's ego will be so hurt that he just says, "Fuck it, let's support Ukraine until the end and destroy Russia."
It's a copium that people bring up, but not very sure. But Zelensky could pull off acting, like he really loves Trump, and really respects him. He's an actor after all. So maybe you can build a glorious golden statue in the middle of Khreshchatyk, which is like the biggest square in Kyiv. And we can all film ourselves deep throating that statue. Maybe that will help.
Maybe. I agree it's scope, but trying to find just some positives.
Hello.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah. The only thing I don't know is how Ukraine will act, actually. That's the only thing I'm like 90% sure about that this course would be the one that Trump will take. But I'm kind of like, I'm not sure about my own country. I don't know what we will do at all. So we will just continue to fight with what we have. How tired and dejected people will become, how quickly, how long will we last, what will we do? Would we agree to that sort of, disaster, or we will not agree to it? That's the only thing I really have no idea how it will play.
Do you think
many people... Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be re-elections in Ukraine as long as the war is running, or Zelensky is going to stay in power?
Seems to be the plan to have elections. Yeah. But I don't know. Like, probably people quite likely will just vote for him again. But not sure, to be honest. Most people are sort of okay with him, so I don't know. I think they probably will vote to him again. But what will we do? I have absolutely zero clue, to be honest. And people have been already very down in terms of like morale. You can really see it due to the limitations and the lack of aid and insane problems we have with being blasted by hundreds of thousands of fucking bombs from the Russian planes that we are not allowed to take down. So because of that, people have been pretty, already pretty down. And morale is quite meaningful. It means a lot to people. And if it's low, then the performance on the battlefield also suffers very, very much. So fuck knows.
Talking about morale, how's the energy situation right now in Kharkiv Oblast, for example? I know there have been power outages, but since they repaired the nuclear power stations, it was better for the recent times, right? How is it looking now?
It was better, yes, true. We didn't have like any major outages or like graphics of how it's called, schedules, whatever, you know. Yeah, we didn't have that. But then they bombed the fuck out of our power plants again with the COBs, which is like glide bombs, controlled plane bombs. So because of that, 70% of our power grid is down, and it's not that cold yet, so it's not that big of a problem. But when it's going to be cold, it's going to be pretty rough, probably rougher than it was last winter. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm really worried about that because my girlfriend is from Kharkiv also, and I've been to Kharkiv, I think, in the last winter. So, yeah, it's a very close issue to my heart, and I'm, really worried.
That's very cool. Is she here now, or?
No, we live in Berlin, Germany. I've traveled here to Miami for the election stream, but we went from Berlin to. I've been multiple times to Ukraine. We usually go from Berlin to what's the border city called where you can take the train. You know what I'm Przemysl, right? We go to Przemysl and then we just go to Ukraine from there.
I see. Well, yeah, I don't have much positive things to say, to be honest. Yeah, well, like I said, we shall see, I guess, what will happen, but I'm not like particularly optimistic. I'm only like I said, the only thing I really kind of don't know like at all how my own country will react or behave. Have no idea at all. So in that sense, yeah. But I mean, like I said, most people kind of believe that Trump will win, so it's not like a surprise or anything. I also don't take it like 100%, but I did hear from soldiers that the Kursk operation, like taking bits of Russian territory, was partially due to the fear that Trump will come to power, and we might have a better bargaining chip with that if we are like forced into something.
If you guys truly like want to win the war, you need to start deep faking as many videos as you can right now of Putin talking shit about Trump, and hope that he sees something and he thinks it's real. Because if Trump thinks that Putin is talking shit, Trump won't do shit about it, or Trump will not negotiate with him. But good luck.
Dude, that's finally solid strategy. Someone came up with something today. We can do like him talking about him having small hands.
There you go.
And yeah, things like that. Maybe will help. But were you like actually like upset though, Steven? Because I think you kind of hope that people won't be picking up fucking fascists in your country.
Yeah, but I mean it's just a very strange position to be in. You're in like a you're in a world where the people that are screaming at you are all like advocating against their interests so hard and they don't realize it.
Yeah.
And then it's also just kind of sad because this year I've like been reading more, so I have like a deeper appreciation for kind of like where this country comes from and what it means to be an American and all that. And we are running away from that a lot over the past 8 to 10 years, or ever since Trump's first term. So it's kind of sad now to like have just gotten on to all of that and be like, oh shit, the U.S. is actually like pretty cool in some ways. And now the U.S. is like, we're actually just going to go be a country that's like tucked away in the corner of the world that does nothing, and we're going to let China and Russia and maybe India, have a run on it, see how they do. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, that's to me also probably one of the sad bits, because I was kind of like, someone has to be like a hegemon essentially, right? And you would much prefer, United States to be that as it was before. But yeah, also I'm like not like a biggest simp of United States in the world, but still I appreciated the things that were associated to be like the exemplary, right, in the United States. Yeah. And democracy, anti-corruption things and things like that. But now it's just it's just very sad to see like the people choosing all the rot that hurt the countries in the third world so much. So picking like corrupt criminal dictator fucks that will pardon their own cronies and themselves, and pretty much just do everything to eliminate the opposition, to make media cover them exclusively favorably, to consolidate power in their own hands and all of that. It's very familiar to anyone from here, right? And it's just definitely not something that I think anyone here really expected from United States.
Yeah, and it's so cringe because like the conservative side is like, you've got like the Jordan Petersons that talk about so much like the stories and the archetypes and all this. And like, I mean, not to like fixate heavily on fucking movies. Where the fuck is this YouTube video at? Oh, but like, there's never been a YouTube movie, or I'm sorry, fuck, my mind just went to 20 places, sorry. There's never been like a movie you've watched where everybody's like, oh God, we're so scared and we need to run away from everything and just buckle down and ignore the rest of the world. And you're like, oh yeah, that's right, those are the good guys. That's what you need to do. Yes, ignore everybody else and just turtle up and like buckle down as hard as possible and don't reach out. Like, yes, the fear response is actually the best one. When you're scared of everything else and that makes you like choose your leaders and choose your policies, that's always the way to go. Like, it's so dumb that like that's the Jordan Peterson like archetype party, and it's like you guys are falling into literally all of the classic horrible archetypes. How? Why? Dumb.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, because if you listen to like Peterson, people like that, right? They would in their psychology, work talk a lot about like the archetype of a hero, the archetype of a self-sacrificial, heroic man, for example, right?
Yeah.
And like the embodiment of like virtuousness, of like things like that. And these would be the people who would be like, oh, those are traditional values, right?
Yeah.
And they are sort of. It's not wrong, right? And you should be like this traditional value party, traditional like values, ideology, right? Things like that. And it's like MAGA is like literally the absolute fucking opposite of everything that I just mentioned.
Yeah.
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 One of the least pleasant things we're seeing Russians being so fucking happy about Trump winning. I didn't like that. I don't like seeing them happy, okay? And one of the most also like kind of funny things that happened, like MAGAs didn't really interact with me at all on Twitter because they genuinely just don't give a fuck about Ukraine mostly. So they're just like, some of them like are pro-Putin, yes, but most of them are like, we just don't care. It's not our problem. Don't give them our money, that sort of thing. It seems to me, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't interact with them much. Most people who were like doing harassment of Ukrainians online were commies, like lefties.
Yeah.
And now, since I posted on the election day about Trump, not in a very favorable way, they like went ballistic. Like, I got so many DMs on Twitter, on Discord, on Reddit, on emails, like replies, all of that. Basically them saying, I hope it doesn't get you banned, but them saying like things like basically now your country will be bombed from the face of the earth and you will be rape meat for Russians and, all of that. And I was like, oh, look at them. They really just wanted peace, okay?
Yeah,
they really were worried, about Ukrainians' well-being of the Ukrainians, right? About our lives. They just want us to stop dying. They were the good Christian guys all along.
Yeah, my DMs are also fucking insane, and it's like, wow, what a positive group of people. Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, you don't know how many of those people are typing to you from the United States versus from Russia, so.
And what? Yes, that's true. But you know what's actually the problem? That you can't tell. You can't tell the difference between an actual average. Yeah, so that's the problem. I do believe a lot of them might have been Russians, but the problem is that I cannot tell if this person is an American MAGA person or is it Ivan from freaking Syktyvkar or something in Russia, okay, on a job. So that's like that's in itself is quite depressing, to say the least.
Yep. That's one of the
Fucking
things I
Elon,
said
man.
about, that's one of the things I said about Tim Pool. Like, if he was taking Russian money knowingly, that's bad. But there's an argument to be made that if he was taking Russian money and he didn't even realize that his talking points just happened to line up with them, 1,000,000% without him even being aware that they were, that should be like, you should be reevaluating your life if that's happening.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's just, it's kind of like back to the conversation of, at the end of the day, is there like a big difference between like a malicious actor who knows exactly what they're doing or a useful idiot, basically? Because, yeah, they're different meaningfully, but they also lead to that exact same destination, essentially.
Yeah.
So in that sense, it's kind of like becomes kind of like, is there really a point trying to differentiate? I try because I just want to believe in people,
Yeah.
I don't want them to all to be malicious, evil cunts. But at the end of the day, like for me, for example, right here, is there a difference? Not really, like in effect.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, anyhow.
It's
Sorry
pretty
for the
sad.
depressor.
It's like, I mean, it's depressing, so I maybe don't. But that was. But if you have you seen Biden speaking in the Senate about Bosnia?
Yes.
Man, dude, that's like that America. Holy
yes.
fuck! Like that's the type of America where, like, if this shit was happening in Ukraine, like, you guys would have more F-16s and you even know what the fuck to do with. It would just be such a different environment. It would just be.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Actually, Dylan showed us this video of Biden on Ukrainians React video, I believe.
Yeah.
And I apologize for the too much information, but I was like nearly calming basically watching that because it was so different. Like I haven't heard a politician in the West in general, not just in America, but in Europe as well, just speak anywhere near like that in all my life essentially. Everyone is cocked.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
pretty sad. Yeah, the Iraq War fucked our brains really hard in the United States, and we view everything through that lens, unfortunately.
Yes, it also is kind of sad that everything good you did is never appreciated.
Yeah. True.
Well, anyhow, what can you do, I suppose? I'm also trying to somehow get into the United States of Trump. To get on your podcast, but it's incredibly difficult apparently because Ukrainians
are
not.
Republicans say it's open borders, just fly in. Nobody checks apparently.
Dude, like I didn't even know how difficult it is when I agreed. Like I'm still trying, obviously, to figure it out, and Kyla is helping me out a bit. But it's just Ukrainians are not very welcome. Okay, we apparently were in top 10 country that are denied visa even before full-scale invasion.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can probably imagine it's not good. But I am also the most dangerous person alive, apparently, because I'm an unmarried woman with no children under 40. And from Eastern Europe. And by US standard, I might as well be a Mexican drug lord from a cartel. And probably a Mexican drug lord will get a visa more likely than me, actually.
Yeah.
Because there's a Natasha effect. It's so-called Natasha effect. It's basically them thinking that I'm going there to marry an American dude or to be a prostitute.
Yeah.
So because of that, convincing them otherwise is pretty difficult unless you have children. Then they believe you will not be running away from the country, essentially.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, my ex-wife, Melina, it took us 4 years to get a green card. And that was like through an up-and-up marriage, like filling out all the proper paperwork. It was just the U.S. it's so frustrating, especially after having gone through so much of Europe and Asia now, and then having people say, like, oh, the U.S. has no border security, like anybody can come in or whatever. It's like, bro, even dating women from like Canada, like even people coming from Canada is so fucking hard to get into this country sometimes. It's so frustrating. Yeah, or that talking point.
Yeah, wasn't she's from Sweden, right? No?
My ex-wife was, yeah.
Oh damn, dude! Like it's 10 times worse if you are from a monkey in a zoo like me, basically.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, a monkey in a zoo in a war zone. It's even worse. than monkey in a zoo. So yeah, it's pretty fucking difficult apparently. My cousin was denied recently to go to the US, and yeah, I'm trying to like figure out the ways. I also don't have any like property pretty much, and I don't own like business or anything. So that also kind of like, makes my ties with Ukraine questionable apparently to Americans.
Okay.
And because of that, it's all of that is quite difficult to to figure out essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be a quest, you all. I know everyone really wants me to go, but it might be quite difficult actually to pull off. We shall see.
Is it easier to fly from other countries? Like, can you travel up to another country, just fly in? Is that easier? Have you looked into that at all?
I will have to fly from another country either way because nothing flies in Ukraine. War and shit.
Yeah.
So I will have to do it, but they still have to give me visa as a Ukrainian. Actually, it's quite difficult. I have to apply to Kyiv apparently, and then I have to get visa not in Ukraine, but in Poland or like Czech Republic or like Romania or something. And then from there I can go, but only obviously if they give me visa, which is in its own a quest apparently. Yeah. If I wasn't a woman under 40, or I had children, that would be a bit easier. But otherwise, they're like super convinced I will be a hoe in there,
Well, no, not a hoe. Even worse, a gold digger.
Well, both, okay? Gold digging Eastern European hoe.
Yeah.
You can be both. You can find a husband, but also be a prostitute. You can do both. Why, limit yourself?
True.
Everyone dreams, right? It's everyone's biggest dream to come to America, be illegal immigrant. And yeah, that's, if you listen to right-wingers, apparently it's the biggest dream of every person in the world.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. Americans are just, I love America, but I hate Americans. Listening to Americans talk about how like conservatives, like, yeah, like, I don't know if they do this as much anymore, but they used to be all like, people from France and Germany would die to like get into America. People from Sweden would do anything. And it's like, bro, you're so fucking retarded. Shut the fuck up. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. It's so dumb.
Seriously, from Western and North Europe? No, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I also love how they're like, everyone wants to be illegal here and not working and everything. And you're like, or like living off of welfare. That is famously great in the United States, right?
Yeah, they have it both ways too, because the immigrants are stealing all the welfare and the jobs at the same time. Without social security numbers somehow, they get like everything. I don't know.
Oh, so they're like leeches on the society that doesn't work, but they're also stealing all your jobs.
Yeah, at some point, I want to build, I think the coolest thing would just be to have like a fucking super society of like the best people, right? So illegal immigrants apparently breed like crazy, they have children, they can play the system, and they work like crazy. And then you've got Jews that can like run all the world infrastructure without anybody being able to tell. I just want a society that's full of like illegal immigrants, Africans, and then Jewish leaders. And that sounds like it would be the fucking strongest country in the world. Like, why can't I just build that?
It's actually funny that you mentioned it because I thought that was America.
Fuck you.
I thought it was America. People, migrants coming there to work, to make their dreams come true, Melting pot, they used to say, right? So, I don't know. You seem to not like it anymore. Who knows?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, what can I say about all of that? But I mean, as a Ukrainian, I usually don't really talk about like, racist shit that much because it's just not something we really talk about.
Sure.
But listening to them talk about like migrants, you can't really call it any other word. Like it's just straight up like xenophobia at least, or like, pretty racist at worst. Because it's just so like the language like itself. You talked with this guy, I think from Jubilee, and he was like basically endlessly talking about people like the only goal a lousy third worder can have is to be a criminal.
Yeah,
is to be like a rapist, murderous. So nothing else in our lives we can do, only be criminals, murderers, and rapists.
And like, if that's all you want to do, why come to the U.S. and kill? Like, wouldn't you want to be in like a more broken country? Why would you want to come up here and do it where the cops are
Yeah, you
probably
can
more
do
likely to catch you?
all of that in other countries.
It's just stupid.
Because, yeah, you can do. I also searched. I was like, listen, maybe there is a huge ass problem of migrants coming to the United States and just going on a homicide, rapist, gangbang rampages. Maybe I just don't know the stats, you know. Maybe it's just happening, and I'm careless and I don't know. But I didn't find anything.
Yeah, that's why I keep
It seems to be like
conservatives. I keep telling them because they go, there's this girl that got killed by, I think, an illegal immigrant, Lincoln Riley, and I'm like, you guys keep telling me that like 10,000 murderers have come from the border. Why are you still talking about this girl who was killed in February? This shit happened like almost a year ago. Shouldn't there be people dying every fucking day from all these insane, murderous, fucking illegal immigrants? What the fuck?
Yes, the way they talk about it is like million, bajillion. You know how Trump usually talks about numbers, million, bajillion rapists and murderers, and you're like, what are they doing though? Are they on a break? Like, are they taking a vacation from murdering and raping everyone? This one girl they bring up also is kind of funny when they're like, this illegal fuck killed an American citizen. How worse can it get? And I'm like thinking like, why are you so obsessed about that being a migrant? Like, you know, Americans kill other Americans as well. Like, you know, it's not like a...
Or sometimes you look into something where it's like they killed like an American, and it's like, and this isn't okay, but it'll be like a car accident, right? But the way they were talking about it, you'd think it was like they got like a fucking crazy axe murderer, but like the person got a car accident because it was like, okay, come on, like not good, of course.
Wait, that girl was killed by a car accident?
No, not the one you just brought up. I don't know about that one, but there was one that I looked up because there was a double death or whatever or something, and I looked it up and it was a car accident. I'm like, this is dumb. Whatever.
Yeah, the way they talk about it is like they caught her and performed a satanic ritual with her. I don't know, like, it's just, it's pretty fucking unhinged what happened. But I suppose that's what you get because, you know, their media and right-wing media, Trump and MAGA people have been like fear-mongering like crazy about that. So essentially people just seems to believe now.
My favorite one is
what's happening.
There's two funny talking points I have, and then everybody just like trips over themselves because they're fucking retarded. But like my first one is that like people will say shit like 50,000 murderers came over illegally over the border with like nobody stopping them, and then I always ask them like, if they came over illegally and Border Patrol wasn't able to like stop them, and that's why they came over illegally, how do you know there are 50,000 murderers? How do you know the criminal records of these people if we're not doing background checks on it?
Yeah, I heard you make that point. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the second one is people are always complaining that like the fucking Mexicans are stealing all of our factories and our jobs and they're fucking us over down there and everything. It's like, if that's true, then why are we trying to kick them all out of the country to go back to Mexico to steal our jobs? Why not just like have them all immigrate up here and then have them build the factories here and then just make them work up here in the United States? Why? What the fuck? I don't know. It's all stupid.
Actually, I heard that point like brought up to me by a MAGA person. He was like, so what, Ukrainians just want to come here and clean the toilets? And you're like, do you want to clean the toilet?
Yeah, like what is even that
like
argument?
someone have to.
Yeah. Dumb, yeah.
Like I'm just like confused. Are you like, is it your American dream to clean toilets? So you mean someone's got to do it? Like, why are you mad that people from other countries come to do it here? Yeah, it's just pretty strange.
Pretty dumb.
Well, yeah. Well, I remember that lady was my favorite, who you talked on Jubilee with. That started randomly saying Russian words at you with horrible accent. The fuck that was about?
Oh, that's stupid
blonde one with a blue
Ukrainian or some other stupid shit. I don't know. She's just fucking retarded.
Oh yeah, she was like started talking about Azov and like Ukraine is the capital of Nazis or some shit, and I'm like, oh my god, kill me sideways. Yeah, but then she was like started saying Russian words in your face for some reason, and I was like, is she Russian? What the fuck?
Or some dumb shit, or that she had like a better connection to the land or something. I don't know. She's stupid.
Oh. Yeah, I caught Russian vibes from that bitch. Like I just feel it. Okay, the first time I saw her, I was like, huh, yeah. But still, the favorite guy is that black guy, young person with the choker. That was my favorite.
Oh God,
that was kind of funny. I showed him to everyone I know. Like I showed him that bit when you talk with him to like my friends, my sister, and everyone. Just especially the bit when he's like, Trump is gangster. I'm like, fucking great, cringe. Fabulous,
pretty cringe.
That's one moment when you think democracy is not that great when you see that guy. Yeah. But still, there was a banner though, when he was like, "I'm not in a cult. Like, it's not a cult," and you're like asking him questions and basically saying he ends up saying that, is there something you don't like about Trump? And he's like, I love everything about him. And you're like, yes, because you're a fucking cult.
Yeah, I asked him. Oh yeah, because I was going to ask him, because I accused him of being in a cult, and I asked him if there was a single thing that you wouldn't like about Trump, and he's like, I love everything about Trump. I was like, okay, dude, whatever. You're fucking crazy.
Yeah, that guy. But the gangster thing just took me out. It was very funny. It would be funny if it wasn't like, threatening the world, I suppose. Yeah, but yeah, well, anyhow. Sad news all over the place. Hopefully something works out. Not in the bad way, though.
Yeah, I guess we'll see, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see is what we say. What will we see, though, is the question. Yeah, well, nice talking to you, as always, and bye-bye, and Vadim as well, bye-bye.
Stay later, good luck.
Slava Ukraine.
Yeah, bye.
Oh my god.
Oh, Heroem Slava. That's good, Destiny. That's way better than anything else, okay?
Cringe lord over here thinks he's so cool because he speaks like 1.5 languages.
Of course. Yeah, bye-bye.
Don't ever try to show me up like that ever again. You piece of shit.
Hey, we need to support our Ukrainian brothers over there. Keep morale high.
Okay. So I was troubleshooting this thing for like an hour trying to figure it out, and then I realized I just didn't plug it in, so let's see if we're working now. I'm trying to figure out what the output channel for this is.
And sisters, of course.
And what?
Our brothers and sisters in Ukraine.
Oh.
I've only said brothers, but we don't discriminate here.
Okay, can you show me on the Discord? Can you bring up the volume settings, and then click the
like the volume mixer settings for Discord, or inside Discord?
In Discord.
Okay.
Actually, that screen would have been fine, but that's okay. Go to Discord, go down to voice and video, and then click. Okay, just click test so I can hear it, and hope it doesn't blast our ears out.
This one?
Is that it?
Let's check.
Check it. Test. Okay. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. What channel is this? Is it this? Hello? Oh my god, I'm so smart. Wait, one more time. Hello. And then undo. Hello. Oh my god. What about this? Hello. Okay. All right, you can disable it. Okay, so then this is set Discord. Okay. Hide. Yes. This is a physical out. Okay, I don't need to do anything with that. This comes here. These are all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these are my hello. Can you guys still hear us on stream? Oh shit. Wait, say something, Vadim?
Hello.
Yeah, okay.
Testing.
Oh wait, you can hear us, right, Econoboi?
I can hear. I'm hearing it.
Based. Okay, we sound good, right? Crystal clear, nice and digital, and
yeah, I mean, you guys sound pretty good.
pretty good. Fuck you.
You know, maybe if you had a more sultry voice, but
Wait, Vadim, do you have a microphone near you? Speak into the mic.
Wait, the studio mic? The table mic?
Yeah, speaking of those.
Hello, testing.
Hold
table
on,
mic.
wait. Hold on. Hold up. Okay, hit him up with that. Hit him up with that studio mic. Go.
Hello, testing. Is my voice loud and clear?
Is that
it's
better?
loud and it's clear, Vadim.
Does this microphone sound better than mine? Vadim, speak.
Hello. I hope it's crystal clear. Can you
It's crystal clear.
Can you hear a difference between our two mics?
Wait, can you hear Steven?
Oh, he can't hear me because I turned my thing off. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm so sorry. Can you hear the difference between our two mics? Does this sound better?
I don't have a good ear for these kind of things. It sounds the same to me.
What a fucking cuck. Okay. Thank you.
True.
I'm sorry. I didn't say that. I mean, love you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Oh, okay. I still don't need any of these. Wait, okay. Let me just look at all my channels, make sure I'm not fucking anything up, and then I'm done with this shit. Okay. Play audio on the thing. Or give me some lo-fis. Wait, Vadim?
Yeah, it won't pull up. It doesn't open Chrome for some reason. Wait.
Oh shit, you have to, it's trying to pull it up on the other monitor. Can you hold like Shift Windows key and then push the left button or the right button?
Damn.
What?
No, I'm trying it. Wait.
I know you can do this, Vadim. You're a Windows operator.
Yep, I did it.
You're so good. Okay. So you guys have literally all of this. What the fuck is this for? These are my hardware inputs. Oh, it's sending like both channels in, I guess. I don't ever need this though, right? No. I'll just mute this. We literally never ever need this. On set, they want all of our mics, right? Yep. And then this is for my auto switcher. That's fine. And then these are all of our microphones coming into, oh, all of the sound coming into this. So we've got the PC, we've got all 4 mics, and then these 3 guys. Cool. What is this? Desktop. I'm not even sure. Don't know, don't care. Probably doesn't matter. And then this is for the Discord on this computer. So it's all of these mics. Easy, okay. And then this is the speaker, is playing all that. Just the set PC. Cool, okay. Wait, do you have, oh, you're playing, okay, cool, all right. Okay, fuck this, done. Whew, fuck this. Why? Why do you have this shit up on my screen? Wait, are you hungry? Do you want me to order food?
Do you want to order food?
Well, are you hungry? Will you fucking eat?
Not that much, but
Did you already eat?
I had breakfast, but
How the fuck are you not hungry at all? Never mind, then I'm not hungry. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
we can share
Chief.
Soylent.
Let's go, Chief. We're above and beyond food.
Wait, are you still on the Soylent stuff?
Yeah, I don't know if I have any down here though. Why?
No, just asking. How do you like it? Like, do you use it as a full substitute for food? Do you
Just for one meal.
one meal? Okay.